Happy greetings, everyone. I'm Crystal Forman, the owner and educator of Holistic Wellness and Health. Today, we're making our sauteed whole Brussels sprouts, and we're going to use some locally grown Brussels sprouts. These are gorgeous, nice sized. These this recipe from frozen as well, from frozen whole Brussels sprouts. So a lot of times you want to cut off the ends. It depends on when it was harvested. We're going to cut off the ends for some of these and just cook it all up. So if you don't want to go through that trouble cutting off each of these ends, it still will become tender when you're cooking it. So the recipe is on the website at holistic-wellnessandhealth.com. You can just type in the search bar Brussels sprouts and you'll see a few different Brussels sprout recipes, including this one. So I'm going to turn on my stove now. And I've already put in a couple of tablespoons of sesame oil, toasted sesame oil. You can use whatever oil you want to use. I usually like to use avocado oil, grapeseed oil, or sesame oil to give it like this nice rich flavor that will be like layering within this dish. So I put out a post earlier about Brussels sprouts, asking who likes Brussels sprouts, who like yay, nay, thumbs up, thumbs down. And I know that for some people, like when they haven't had Brussels sprouts cooked properly, they're not a fan. But usually, if you've had it roasted or cooked right, it's perfect, and people tend to love it. So, yeah, let me know how you feel about Brussels sprouts in the comment section. I'm going to go in and add my onions. This is a sweet onion, but you can use yellow onion or really any onion you want. And then hot oil and letting that get nice and soft. This is going to let it caramelize. This is a great dish. Brussels sprouts are available in the fall and in the spring, usually throughout the winter as well. So this is a great time to get fresh Brussels sprouts from your CSA shares or local farmers markets as well. So while that is sauteing, we'll identify our spices. So we have 1 teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a teaspoon of smoked paprika here. We have our soy sauce, low sodium soy sauce, a tablespoon. And we also have some balsamic vinegar. So balsamic vinegar is going to help with the glazing of these Brussels sprouts. And an optional ingredient is nutritional yeast. We're going to put in about a tablespoon. If you have any questions, definitely put in the comment section. I can see pretty much everything. I'm pretty farsighted, so I should be able to see everything just popping up. And our onions are already starting to get nice and decent here. So the steps for this is pretty quick. It just takes about 15 minutes or so to cook. I have some cooking behind me as well, just for time's sake. So we're going to put our Brussels sprouts right into our pan. And we're going to add our balsamic vinegar. Our soy sauce. And our liquid smoke. So we have a teaspoon of liquid smoke here. So between the liquid smoke and the smoked paprika is going to add a nice, rich, smoky flavor to our Brussels sprouts. So no need to put any thick or mutation or whatever you want to call it, meats in here or any meat at all. It'll have that nice, rich flavor without any harm to our planet or to other creatures. So our seasonings in here. So helping you eat with compassion during our holiday season. This is great to serve for really all of the holidays that are coming up. I'll continue to saute this. I'm just going to put the top one, and then I'll put my nutritional yeast on in a moment. I'm just going to let that kind of cook and steam here. So our Brussels sprouts are great for your overall health. It's in the cruciferous vegetable family, or also known as brassicas. So it's related to our cauliflower, cabbage, kale, collards, And this, like one serving of Brussels sprouts gives you 80% of your vitamin C. It's also very high in iron and vitamin A as well as vitamin K, which is important if you're bruising or you're bleeding and you want to stop bleeding. You need vitamin K in your diet, and the best way to get it is in your leafy green vegetables. Yeah, so I'm going to let this cook for one more moment. There's some things I wanted to tell you. So I'm updating the website, the event section tomorrow. I will be at several locations, especially on the weekends for the next month or so. So for tomorrow, I'll be at the 6th Branches Oliver Street Farm. They'll have some free produce giveaways. So if you're in the area, definitely show up. Get some awesome produce. And I will be cooking up some Jerusalem artichokes, also known as sunchokes, and some kale. So that's tomorrow. There's some demos throughout this week. And then next Saturday, I'll be at two places. Farm Alliance of Baltimore, their new sites, their farm education stand area. So I'll be teaching there. They're having a whole festival throughout that day. So you want to show up there as well. They have, I think they call it 1,500 pounds of sweet potatoes. So, and they're going to do a garlic planting. So definitely show up for that. And then like an hour or two later, I'll be at, so that's going to be in the Brooklyn community of Baltimore City. And then I'll be in Cherry Hill in the afternoon doing a cooking demo with the Black Yield Institute at the Cherry Hill Farmers Market, right in that shopping center where the Family Dollar is. All of those events are free, so definitely feel free to show up. The produce at 6th Branch is always free, so definitely show up there too. Hey, Cousin Eliza. Oh, watching from Puerto Rico. Cool. Very nice. And so I hope to get there one day. I'm going to put just a little water in. So you just need about a 4th cup of water to help with the cooking process. So it'll help it cook a little faster as well. I'm just going to check on our Brussels sprouts back here as well. All right. That is hot. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Almost done. So you know it's done when the Brussels sprouts are tender. That's what you're going for. So you want it to be fork tender. The balsamic vinegar is going to help it kind of caramelize as well. So as the water evaporates, it's going to get a little thicker. Hey, Brodette. Good to see you. Yes, and hi, Miss Adrienne. Happy Friday. Oh, yes, you love Brussels sprouts. Yeah, a lot of people who have never had it, if they've had it done right, they like it. People who've had it like boiled and like with no flavoring at all tend to tell me they don't like Brussels sprouts. The first time I had Brussels sprouts, they were boiled. They were not good. I was at someone's house and they thought I really loved it because I like gobbled them up. But I'm the type of person who eats what I don't like first, so that the last thing that I'm eating on my plate is like my favorite thing. So they kept on offering me more. I know, thank you, and I really meant it. Yes. So anyway, years later, I had Brussels sprouts. I'm always willing to try food again and again because sometimes the first time you have it, sometimes it's an acquired taste or just didn't have, the person who prepared it didn't prepare it the way you like. So I had it again, and it was roasted. And man, I was eating those things like candy. They were so good, and ever since I've absolutely loved Brussels sprouts, and my family loves it too. So this is going to take, these are nice lump Brussels sprouts. It's going to take a little longer to cook, but I'm going to show you all the ones that are done. But before I do that, let me let you all know about the Thanksgiving dinner Chef Roberta and I are doing. So next week is the last week to order. And you can order your choice of either a turkeyless loaf or beefless Wellington. We're going to have candy yams, mashed potatoes, green beans, all types of great sides, cornbread stuffing, rolls. For dessert, we have pound cake as well as sweet potato pie, of course, all vegan and all delicious. So definitely place your orders. You can find the link to that on... It's on the Holistic Wellness and Health event page. And it's also, just go to the Facebook page or even on YouTube, right? You'll see the link for it. So definitely click on that and order your Thanksgiving dinner. Even if you're not vegan, if you have someone coming over who is vegan or vegetarian, you want to make sure that they have something to eat other than sides and other than salad. It is Thanksgiving, you want to eat too. So make sure that if you're not going to cook delicious food for them, go to a chef or someone else who can provide delicious vegan food for your guests so that they're not eating lettuce. So yes, that's my PSA for all the vegetarians and vegans out there, and for those who are not, but love us. We want to make sure that we're happy and not hungry and hangry. So yes, definitely, if you want a delicious meal from us, if you're in the Baltimore area, we're going to have 2 pickup sites. We just added another one in Glen Burnie. So you can either pick up in Baltimore City or in Glen Burnie on that Wednesday. Yes. So Burdette says, what is the serving for dinner? How many feet? This is enough for 4 people. So we'll have enough of each thing for 4 adults. So yeah, so if you know you want some leftovers and stuff for the next 3 days, you might want to order more than one. I have someone who's doing that who knows that he wants more than just for Thanksgiving Day. Our prices are super competitive, affordable compared to most of the chefs out there. So definitely, I would take advantage of this because I don't think this price might happen again. But yes, definitely. You can ask questions. I know I've had some questions about the turkeyless loaf. That is going to be wheat-based, soy-free, and I think I had another question. Oh, someone asked if the soup is going to be spicy. The answer is no. It's a butternut squash soup, but it will not be like super spicy or anything like that. All right. So let's show you all the final dish of our Brussels sprouts. I have this one high. Actually, oops, it went up to here. I'm going to turn this down. All right, so let me show you all this first before I show you the one that is over there. This is looking good too. And it's smelling awesome in here. So definitely share this video with others. Make sure you give it a thumbs up or a heart. Love both. And let me know how you like your Brussels sprouts. Let's go over to this stove. All right. Actually, before I bring it over, I didn't put my nutritional yeast in yet. So let's add that right on in here. The nutritional yeast adds a nice umami flavor. It's very high in B vitamins. It's like a nutty, cheesy flavor. So it adds like another dimension, level of flavoring to your Brussels sprouts. And that's that. So let me show you all the other dish. If you have any questions, definitely pop them in now. So this is 2 pounds of Brussels sprouts. So this should be enough to serve about 8 people. It says 11 servings, but I would say 8 people. Nice, delicious, healthy Brussels sprouts. If you have people who love it a lot like I do, you might want to make a lot of extra servings. My niece can tear up some Brussels sprouts. So I have to make extra just for her, which I absolutely love to do because I love it when children love vegetables. So, yeah, so let's see. I think those are the questions. Happy Friday, everyone. And, oh, I just really totally read what you said earlier in this, that. Hey, Missy. Yes. So that is it for me. I don't see any other comments or questions coming in. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Let's see. Hi. Hey, Genevieve, watching from YouTube. Let's see. I'm wondering if you have any November dates for cooking demos. Yes. So I am in the process of updating the website. I didn't get to finish today. So by tomorrow morning, hopefully I'll have at least the closest events updated. So tomorrow I will be at 6th Branch Oliver Street Farm on Bond Street, Oliver Street Farm, and that will be at 2 p.m. They're doing a fresh produce, free produce giveaway from 1 to 5, and it's also an event. So it's like a harvest festival. That's what it is. So it's going to be like an event going on. We do space painting, all sorts of fun things, free activities for the family, and I'll come in do a cooking demo for everyone using the sunchokes that they've grown and kale. But they also have a lot of other produce that are giving away. So definitely check that out, Genevieve. And then next Saturday and Sunday, I will be in South Baltimore in the morning and in the afternoon. Morning, I'll be at the Farm Alliance's new location. So I just shared their post on Instagram. I believe I shared it to my Facebook page. I believe I shared it. Let me turn this off. So it should be on there. And then in the afternoon, next Saturday, I will also, I'll be at Cherry Hill. So you've been to that location. That is the next to the Family Dollar on Cherry Hill Road. And I'll be doing a cooking demo there, I believe at 2 p.m. But I will be updating the website by tomorrow morning with the events that are coming up. So those are the upcoming free events that I can think of on the top of my head. I don't think I have anything during the week that is open to the public. So those are this Saturday, tomorrow, and next Saturday. Two things next Saturday, because yeah. So it's going to be a beautiful, busy time. The Farm Alliance's new location, they just pulled 1,500 pounds of sweet potatoes. So yeah, you can definitely get your hookup for a sweet potato pie and sweet potatoes for the holiday season from them. I think that is it. Let me make sure there's nothing else. I think that is it, beautiful people. So we have our delicious Brussels sprouts. I'm actually going to serve this tonight with some cooked quinoa that I have left over from yesterday. And I think that's it. So any other questions? Awesome. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will see you all next time. Oh, one more thing. So if you're on my email list, I have something, so I got a lot of stuff to update, but the email is coming out by Sunday, hopefully tomorrow as well. And for those on the email list and those in my Facebook group, you all will definitely see it, but I'm gonna let you all know too, because y'all here with me and you're watching live and we're on the replay. I love that too. We're gonna also do a special giveaway for a couple of the vegan meals. So I'll let you know more details. It's being sponsored. So I just wanna let you all know about that as well. And I'll let you all know how you can win. All right, so I think that is it. Let's see. Okay, awesome. I will probably see you tomorrow then. Yes, okay, cool. It'll be great to see you. Yeah, so I will see everybody else virtually and some of you all in person soon too. Peace and blessings, everyone. Stay safe out there. Take care. Bye.